Okay, I'm getting ready to call this number right here, and you'll understand why in a second. Okay, I just tried to call it, and I hung up because I didn't have the speaker right here connected to the phone, so I had to wait and do that. So I stopped that video file and started this one now that the speaker is connected. Let's see if no one answers this phone, and or if there's no voicemail.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 619-548-4647 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. We did not get your message either because you were not speaking or because of a bad connection. To disconnect, press 1. To record your message, press 2.
Okay, so I hung up. Now, I'm not saying that it is because I don't remember, but there was a call that had a 619 area code that happened about 2 months ago. They kept calling me. Now, when they called last night, they called at least 4 times around 9 o'clock. It was right before 9 o'clock. And I went to go answer the call, and my phone was froze. I could not answer the calls at all. Now, the same thing happened about 2 months ago. When I called the number back, I don't remember if it was this one or not, but I do believe that it is. When I called the number back, it was UCSD. It was some type of, I forgot, I made an audio file about it. Now, so what I'm eventually going to do is, last night I tried really fast to look this up on Google, the phone number. Now, you might think to yourself, well, why am I making this video? Alright, so check it out. Look at the phone number, write it down if you feel inclined to understand what's going on here, pertaining to this video and this number. See that what the number is? 619 548 4647. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to see how last night it says missed call. They called 4 times last night. They actually called, I guess, 6 times. Hold on a minute. No, they called on some other nights. They called on the 17th. Wait a minute, hold it. Let's see if that was the missed call on the 17th. I guess this is the same number where it's a missed call. Okay. The point being, though, is that this is how many times this phone number has called me. And do you notice how it's calling me every 2 minutes? Okay. 17th, then it called me on the 22nd, 23rd. Now, if this is the same phone number that I called back and got UCSD's voicemail, I want you to look at what this number did last night in reference to the text message that it left. Okay, so I'm going to show you again the number to make sure you can see that this is the one that the text message is dedicated to, because I'm getting ready to minimize this window and to go to my text message. So I want you to be able to see that the text message is related to this number. Okay, alright, so I'm going to minimize it now. Okay, and then I'm going to go to the voice messages. Okay, let me put in my security code. Okay, there it is right there. No, that's actually, now where did it go? It's been erased. Oh my god. Oh no, wait a minute. Let me see. There it is. Okay. Because I sent a text message back to them. This is it right here. Okay. Now you can see it's dedicated to this phone number. 619-548-4647. And this is what it says yesterday, because this happened last night and I just woke up this morning. It says, gang stalk, oh my god, crazy weird, does she really expect to stay at the new hiking location, ? 9:24 p.m. Now I made a video within a minute after this occurred, and then after I made the video I sent them back a message saying, what's your name and address, heathen? Okay, now this is what it's called, harassment, where they will intentionally let you know you're being gang stalked by what they've been doing with me. I'm going to minimize this for a second, but you can see that this text message is dedicated to this phone number, and I'm going to show you how it's not only brought up here as a result of showing you that it's dedicated to this phone number as far as this text message goes, but if you click on the text message, it'll give you the details pertaining to who it's from. Text message 619-548-4647. It was sent at 9:24 p.m. on December 22nd and received at the same time. Okay? So, now you might think to yourself, why would somebody send me this kind of a message? Alright? Now, going to, let's see here, what am I doing? Okay, I'm going to Instagram because I want to show you something. I got to put in my Instagram security code. Okay, now that the security code has been put in, my Instagram account is coming up. It's going to take a second here, and so let's just wait for a second for all the videos to come up. But so what I'll do is I'll verbalize what they're doing around me, concerning me. This is one of the things that they're doing around me, concerning me, along all my routes, everywhere I go, every single day, repeating gang stalk weird, gang stalk oh my god, gang stalk crazy, and saying threats as they're saying gang stalk, which I'm about ready to prove to you right now as soon as all my Instagram videos come up. And I don't understand why it's taking so long for them to come up, but they're slowly coming up. Now what I'm going to do is now you clearly saw that they not only text message what the text message said, gang stalk, oh my god, weird, crazy, does she really expect to stay at her new hiking area? Okay, which is basically an implied threat, okay, while they're saying gang stalk, along with those other words back to back. So I want you to listen to this. You're about ready to hear an audio file of an event that occurred on a sidewalk, okay, by two men on Thanksgiving Day 2013. One of these men was directly connected to a group of men that they had propped up at my previous hiking area, and they harassed me day and night by yelling the same exact words. Listen. Okay, it's got to come up. I'm waiting for it to come up right now. Gang is stalking, I'll fuck you up. Okay, now you can see the text message that's dedicated to this Instagram flat out says that getting around me and repeating gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk weird, gang stalk crazy repeatedly, okay, is how they intentionally directly let me know that I'm being gang stalked. Okay, now this right here this was one of the very This was one of the very first Instagram videos that I put on Instagram once I discovered that Instagram was available and how I could use it. Okay, so this has been on my phone more than likely since May of 2014. Okay, and here it is now, December 22nd. Well, it's now December 23rd, but that phone call pertaining to the text message occurred last night, December 22nd. Now, no one knows my phone number except for Social Security and the police. Okay? Now, I'm going to play you an audio file of... what I want you to understand is the Thanksgiving event that you just heard was caught on a tape recorder. Instagram only allows you to make a 15-second long video, but if you were to listen to the entire audio, because as the event was transpiring, it was caught on a running recording tape recorder. If you were to hear the entire event, you would hear these guys say, oh my god, as well. Okay, while they're saying gang stalk and while they're threatening me. Now let's take a look at the text message Okay, just one more time really fast. It says, gang stalk, oh my God. And then it says, does she really expect to stay at the new hiking location? That's a threat. Do you understand? Now, this phone number, okay, I can't remember if this is the same phone number because there's actually two different, a phone number from UCSD called me and was leaving they were just calling repetitively and not saying nothing, and I called the number back and got a UCSD voicemail. And then there's another number of an individual, I think, if memory serves me correctly, lives in Mission Bay or something like that. So I don't know if this is the UCSD phone number or the other idiot. So if any of my viewers can look this number up to see where it might be connected to, if it's UCSD, trust me, they've already taken care of the situation in reference to hiding the fact that this could be them. You wouldn't believe what these little filthy red-ass whores are capable of. Just trust me on this. I know. Okay, just trust me. If it's the asshole from Mission Bay, I'm going to report this eventually to the police and their little skanky asses. Okay, so you can see right here that it flat out says, gang stalk, oh my God, and then it goes on to say, crazy weird, does she really expect to stay at the new hiking location? Now, I was making videos throughout the entire year of 2013 that they were propping people up on the sidewalk to say, gang stalk, why don't you call the cops on her? Gang stalk, why don't you get her out of here? Those two separate verbal harassments were threats while gang stalk was being said, just like this one. Okay, and I was making videos about it all throughout the entire year of 2013. Then the Thanksgiving event occurred, which you just heard. Those two guys saying gang stalk together, then one says gang stalking, and then that same one says gang stalking, I'm going to F you up. A threat while they're saying gang stalking. And Thanksgiving Day is at the end of the year of 2013. Let's hear it one more time. It's got to come up. This shouldn't be taking Instagram this long. Gang and stalking, I'll F you up. Saying gang stalk while they're threatening me. Now this occurred, that event occurred right across the street, right up the street from the hiking area where I was experiencing this bullshit on a daily basis and along my routes. Okay? Now, in closing, what I'm going to do, so if anybody can look up this number and try and find it for me, it would really help me out a lot because I don't trust the police at all. Okay? Alright, so this right here is an event that took place on a Yucca Valley bus. Listen to how you hear gang stalking, oh my God, and then a woman just says gang stalking as soon as it comes up. Now, Yucca Valley is 160 miles away from where... Okay, so if you listen closely, I'll play this again. Now, there's women in the background that are saying, oh my God, okay? And then the man says gang stalk, and then the woman just flat out says gang stalking. Listen. Okay, you can barely hear the woman say, oh my God. Alright, going back to, so what I'm going to do is play you the second, this is, I got about 4 or 5 Yucca Valley videos on my phone. Listen. Now, Yucca Valley is 160 miles away from where the Thanksgiving event occurred at. I went out there for 1 week. Okay, did you hear the? You gotta listen for the oh my God being said. Okay, now this is how they intentionally let me know that I'm being gang stalked. Okay. All right. So if anybody can look up that number, UCSD is involved in extreme criminality towards me like you would not believe, ladies and gentlemen. So in closing, I'm gonna just bring this text message back up again. You can see what it says: gang stalk. Oh my God, crazy weird. Does she really expect to stay at that new hiking location? 9:24 p.m. And this is it right here, the message details and pertaining to the phone number, date, and time the message was sent. This is what they're harassing me by my phone now. All right, thank you.